Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. This time I was assigned Learning Outcome 6.2, number 3, and that is going to be describe the structures of the layers of skin. Let's go ahead and get started. There are 3 layers of skin, the epidermis, dermis, and then the final layer. I don't want to attempt that name, I'm sorry. So I could basically just look at this picture and go based off of that, but that would be a really short PowerPoint. So let's move on to the next slide. We have the epidermis, and I used these 2 pictures from our PowerPoints in our section if you want to find those, or if you just want to pause the video. It explains it a little more in depth than I do. Basically, the epidermis has 5 layers, all stratum, etc. I did take Latin, but I really don't want to mess up those names. So you have the outermost layer, and then the second layer, third, fourth, and then just the deepest layer. That's how they are located. The first has basically your dead skin cells, then your clearer skin cells with nuclei and organelles, then 3 to 5 layers of shrunken fibers of keratin or shriveled nuclei, and then many layers of oval nuclei with the cells becoming more flattened, and then the last layer is just a single row of columnar cells that divide and grow. So that's just basically a summary of what's already listed. If you guys want to pause this video or go to our PowerPoints to find out more about the epidermis. So that's the structure of the epidermis. Then we move on to the second layer, which is going to be the dermis. It contains 2 layers, the papillary and the reticular. The papillary is more superficial, areolar, thinner, and the reticular, is deeper, more dense, and much thicker. So these are the 2 layers. I'm going to bring this picture back up when we discuss the third and final layer. So you can see the dermis is the thickest layer. It basically has, all the glands, muscles, sweat glands, the hair follicles. This is all in the dermis, and then the epidermis contains sweat glands and the hair shaft, and it's a lot smaller, but it contains many, many, many layers. And then the final layer just consists of tissue, blood vessels, and then nerve cell process and a muscle layer. So these are the 3 different layers of skin. I tried my best to go as in-depth as possible while still remaining under the 4-minute time limit. So I hope basically you guys can just use these 2 photos that the professor has provided in our PowerPoints to basically study the structure and these different layers and kind of get a deeper understanding of what each part does and where it's located. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my PowerPoint. Thank you.